and I'm gonna call this rename GE data. Okay, sick. Now I can close all this. Close that as well. Okay, perfect. And now we have really good data. I mean, all the data that we need. And you can see I can get the data for the hourly, the daily, so on and so on. What up, Creative 777? I love that. Let all that you do be done in love. Data download IB. Nice, dude. Okay, so I have this Amazon. I have Amazon data, Amazon hourly here. That's nice. I got BTC. I got futures data here. CL, ES, futures, Euro, GC futures, Google futures, or not futures, but NG here. Nice, dude. NQ. So we can talk about that too. Where to get data from, dude. Because as you can see, this data source here, um, I don't really want to do this way, but we'll see. Let me just try it real quick. I'm gonna say accept. Let me edit the file. Okay, nice funks. Let me edit the
Don't even
file.
think about it, bro. Just keep going. Let them find out who it was. They gonna be on you.
Nice funks is getting a little long here, but that's okay. Create futures contract. Okay. They accept here, and let's keep it pushing. I want to see if I can get it from two places because I now have it from the other place. I need to make one more edit to properly use the futures contract to get open, high, low, close volume. Okay. Let's say accept here. Now let's test the script with the proper futures contract. Okay. Run it. Nice, dude. I should have just done that from the start, huh? Okay, sick. So you can see here, data ES one day. Perfect. So now we get the ES data from Interactive Brokers. We've got the ES data from Data Bento. Let's go to IB data here. ES one day, 1 minute. Nice, dude. So this is the 1 minute data for ES. Sick. So I don't even have to connect to that's crazy, dude. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. One day, let's say 90 days of 15 minute. See if that works. I can't imagine that works. Is invalid legal ones are 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. I like that they give us the errors like that. That's so, so nice. And to be honest, I want the 4 hour data. So I'm just going to do that. So for H here, maybe. What do you think? 90 days. Let's get 365 days. Let's get 900 days. The data is key, absolutely. Historical requests for durations longer than 360 must be made in years. Yep. Let's try to get 5. Let's get 10 years, as much as possible. The 4 hour, that'd be sick. I don't know. So 4 hours. Okay. I love that it gives us the actual errors here. It's beautiful. Okay, it's gonna take longer than that though. So let's go ahead here and say base timeout. Let's make it like 500 seconds. What's up, chat? 777 creative thinking. Good morning. Thank you, dude. The 777 is good to all. Absolutely. 777. Much love. This is very important. Creative says yes. Very, very important. The data is key. It's key, key, key. It's key, key. It's key, dude. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, so now you know how to get data let's go ahead and I have a couple things that I want to test out. Different ideas. 777 ASAP. What's up? Okay, nice. Here's the first few lines. Got 575 bars. Bars B. I got bars. 2023. Oh no. 2025. 2023. Oh, we're in 2025 now. Yes. How many years did I ask for? I asked for 10 years. It doesn't have 10 years of data. Okay. That's what it's telling me. Hey, but we got some cool data here. Let's do the same thing for NQ. 10-year. Getting historical data. Contract details ES futures CME. A. You can see when I change the data to NQ here, it stays with ES. How can I switch it? Make it simple to switch to different data like Apple or ES or whatever. Good day to you. I see the issue. The problem is that we're creating the contract for ES, but getting the NQ. Let me modify. Now let's test this. Okay, let's say accept here. And futures, okay. If futures, okay. If name is main, NQ data, get instrument, NQ equals NQ data, Apple, get instrument. Oh boy. This killed it, bro. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to this timeline here. And I'm gonna go back to what we had yesterday because mm, because the nice funks here. I feel like it killed it. So get us bid here. It's actually this one. Restore this content. Get ES. Okay, this is where we're at. Okay, yeah. So let's just make sure it still works for Apple. Perfect. Okay, so we're back to where we were. I'm gonna chill on the ES data because I already got it. I got it over here. Um, here. And really, I got it from Data Bento. So GE data be right here. And what I want to spend my time on today is backtesting some of these things. So I got the ES right here, 1-day futures from 2000. So I think I'm gonna play with that. And then also I'm gonna play with the let's see if I got the daily futures from 2018 for 1 hour. Sorry, yeah, the hourly. And then I got CL. Do I have NQ? I think I should have NQ. Yeah. NQ 1 hour, 2018, and 1 day from 2000. So what I want to do I had a good tweet that I retweeted, dude. I think at least, but my Twitter have a lot of stuff on it. So let's see. So many videos, dude. Mm, I feel like Twitter's another good place for strats, honestly. So I should put that on the list, dude. Try to retweet things that I need to look at. Can you do a quick on how to get the data, the code you use? I think I missed it. Big moves. Wow. So what are we trying to crunch with this data though? Back to us.
You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it. Yeah. Period.
Period. All right. So I just want to. I'll raw dog some of these. Okay, this should still work. I don't need to try it again. Okay, so now we got the NQ data. We got the ES data. Those are the two that I want to mess with today. Okay, so let me go ahead and make a folder here. Interact with brokers, bots, back to us. So we built all these. I want to go do a ADX ma.py and let's go ahead and use one of these. Here's an example. Oh, I don't even need to do that. That's awesome. Let's do balance power here. Let's say I, new composer. And let's say build here ADX. Nope, not that one. ADX MA. Okay. And use the one below as an example so you know how to set up the template on backtesting, but then go ahead and build out this strategy where we use an ADX and explain what the ADX does exactly. But we use an ADX and a moving average. And I will give you the data here. It's daily data. And I will give you the headers as well for creating a backtest. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it the data that we want to use. So we'll go down to data here, GE data. And I want to use some NQ data, ES or NQ. Copy path here. So this is the data, and this is what it looks like. ES, daily, date, time. Okay, perfect. Here is that. Okay, so let's go ahead and write that ADX MA. Just a simple ADX MA. It's going to explain what the ADX does. So it says, I'll help you build a strategy using ADX, average directional index, and moving average. First, let me explain what the ADX does. ADX is a technical indicator that measures the strength of a trend, regardless of direction. It ranges from 0 to 100. Values above 25 indicate a strong trend. Values below 20 indicate a weak or no trend. The higher the ADX, the stronger the trend. Let me create the backtest strategy that combines the ADX with the moving average to catch strong trending moves. First, I'll check the data structure. Now, I'll create the ADX plus moving average strategy. I'll use pandas TA for the indicators as requested. Let me create the backtest file. I've created a strategy that combines the ADX and moving average indicators. Here's how it works. ADX, average directional index, measures trend strength 0 to 100. Above 25 indicates strong trend. Below 20 indicates weak or no trend. We use it to only trade when there is a strong trend. Moving average used for trend direction. Price above MA equals uptrend. Price below equals downtrend. The strategy only takes positions when ADX is over 25, strong trend. Goes long when price is above MA during the strong trend. Goes short when price is below MA during the strong trend. Exits positions when trend weakens ADX under 25. So it uses pandas TA. Perfect. So pandas TA and TA lib. Let's go ahead and say accept for now. And let's go run it, dude. ADX length, okay, 14. MA length, 20. ADX threshold, 25. You inspire me constantly. Thank you, bro. Glad you're here. You can see that we're using mean cash, 0.002, stats.run. Okay. Show plot, save plot. No way. We don't want to save the plot. Let's go ahead and run it and see what the error is. You know there's going to be an error, dude. Haha. Here are the headers here. I see the issue. The column names CSVs are lowercase letters. Yes. Yo, what's up, Clarence? Long time no see. Currently working on some options, Iron Condor execution algos, but the code is so tedious and LLMs can't really help here. And you know why? I'll share some code on my Twitter feed in the coming weeks. Thank you, bro. Thank you, dude. We'll be around PR in the next few months. For rugby's interesting. Yeah, hit me up, bro. Keep me in the loop. Hope all has been well, champ. Thank you, dude. 777, dude. Infinity times. Good to see you, dude. Been a minute. Let's go. This is awesome. First time in the stream. Working on a bot right now for BTC. That's fire, dude. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Where are you from? Where are you from, dude? Throw your country or everybody throw your country up in the chat. I always love seeing that. Let me know where you're from, fam. It's so cool that we can all step on the gas together. Okay, let's say accept here. Throw your country in the chat. Country in the chat. Country in the chat. ADXMA. Okay. Here we go. So not a good strategy. You can see right off the bat. Why? Well, there's a bunch of metrics here. And we'll go over all of them. So let's go over all these metrics here. And you can see it didn't do well. Negative 54% return. Buy and holds 283%. And this is from 2000 to 2024. So it's a lot of data. Can you please go ahead and explain all of these different stats to me step by step so I can fully understand them? And then go ahead and build in the optimizer into backtesting.py so we can see if we can get the strategy better by optimizing it. Okay, let's go read through this. So first off, I'll tell you what I look at. So profit factor, I look at that. I want it to be like above 1.5. Expectancy, I want this to be above 0.2. So it's at negative 0.65. So that's why I was able to tell you right away, oh, it's not really a strategy for me. You can see worst trade, average trade. I don't look at those too hard. The thing I do look at is the return versus the buy and hold. A lot of people will totally dismiss a strategy if it doesn't hit the buy and hold, but before I do that, I look at the exposure time. Because if this strategy returned the same as the buy and hold, for example, but the exposure time was only 37%, then I would think it'd be better. In my mind, it's better than a buy and hold strategy because you don't have exposure to the market, so you have less risk and you have capital that you can use. See what I'm saying? So this lost 3.1% per year. And remember, the name of the game, actually, I haven't even told you this yet. The name of the game is to get so many backtests up that you find winners. I once had somebody come to me and say, hey, Moondev, I tried 20 backtests and I only found one that worked. I don't think algo trading works. And then I was like, sir, you literally found one that worked out of 20. That's actually pretty solid. That's 5%, dude. And he said, oh, you're right, actually. I guess I did find that one that works. So at the end of the day, it's a numbers game, and then it takes a lot of shots. So I could sit here probably for 4 hours, test 20 back tests, and find nothing that works. But my expectations are correct. Because I know if every back test that I ran worked, everybody in the world would do this. It'd be too easy.
Damn near anything we could think is real. And if it's not, we could create it. See, that's the gift we were given. To evolve, advance, create. I create my own world.
I'll first explain each stat in detail so we can understand them. Duration. Okay, let's just start from the top. This is the start date, end date. The duration here was 8,700 days. So that's actually a good amount of data, 24 years in total. The performance metrics here said it held the position. Exposure time was 37, about 38%. Percentage of time we're in the market. The equity final here is 459,000, so it's down. The final account value, it started with 1 million. The peak equity, so you can see it had a little bit of a run, 1.17. Nothing crazy. Return overall is negative 54%. The buy and hold return is 283%. This shows our strategy underperformed. Return annualized is negative 3.18%. Volatility here. Yearly price fluctuation is 12%. Risk metrics, so these are important. Sharp ratio, Sortino ratio. Sharp ratio is looking at the upside and downside. Risk adjusted return, higher is better, 0 is poor. Sortino is looking for the risk adjusted return as well, but it's only to the upside, which is better in my opinion. For crypto specifically. Kalmar ratio relative to maximum drawdown. So it's like Kalmar, I believe, is the return divided by the drawdown. Max drawdown is how far your account went down. Biggest peak to trough decline. Average drawdown, average peak to trough decline is 19%. There's 109 trades in 24 years. Not a lot. Not a lot. Everybody wants to do HFT, but I wouldn't go after HFT to start. Best trade, worst trade, average trade, max trade duration. So 94 days is the longest we held. Average trade duration is about 30 days. Profit factor below 1 means we're losing money. So that's why I look for 1.5 minimum. SQN, system quality number, negative is poor. So let's go ahead and optimize the ADX length, the MA length, and the ADX threshold. So what is optimizing? Well, optimizing allows us to go ahead and kind of test like, okay, here in the ADX length, we're testing 14 with the 20 MA and the 25. Optimizing lets us test like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. And around these numbers and around those numbers. And we can just test a ton of back tests at the same time. It's pretty sick. So let's see if we can get this. It says between 10 and 30. We're going in 2-step jumps, and then 10 and 50 in 5 steps. Let's go ahead and try this first. Okay, we got an error here, so let's go ahead and check it out. I see the issue. The problem is with the ADX column name in Pandas TA output. When we change the ADX length during optimization, the column name changes from ADX10 for length to ADX14. Let me fix that. Yes, thank you. So we got the DR up in here. We got Florida up in here. We got the Tree Island from here. Tree Land in the UK. Wake and Bake. Who done it? USA. Atlanta. We got Atlanta up in here. Jersey up in here. I stay watching your content, bro. You low-key on the bleeding edge of this stuff. And you inspire me constantly. Thank you, dude. Much love. 777, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it pushing every day. Okay, so you can see now it's optimizing all of these, and it can take a while. It can take a while to optimize, dude. So let's just let it optimize. Let's give it time. So while this optimizes, what I want to do here is go ahead and answer some of these questions here. So you get el barrio también. Okay, let's go ahead and answer a couple of these questions because I didn't answer all of these yesterday. Okay, here's a good one. Do you always backtest with commissions, fee, and slippage? So absolutely. A lot of people will show you backtests on the internet without fees, and that's crazy. I use double the commission, double the fees, just because to account for it. You can see here that it finished the backtest. That was actually quite fast. Moon strategy original parameters. Oh, but then it got stuck here. Okay, so let me go ahead and optimize this again. I don't want to plot it. Print optimization results. I actually don't even want to run this original backtest. Okay, there we go. So that should be good. Boogie Downtown, I die. So it's very important to use fees because fees can absolutely change your backtest results. So be wary when you see people on the internet that don't use commissions or fees. I use double because it helps account for some slippage. Slippage is the price you pay, the difference between the price you pay and what you think you're going to pay. Because sometimes, like if you're trying to buy like 1,000 BTC and there's only 100 offered, well, you might have to pay a higher price. How do you backtest your algos? Well, there's actually a couple different libraries I use. The first library, I'll give you 3 different libraries. There's 3 different libraries that I use to backtest. Let's just go look at them all. Backtesting.py is what I'm using right now. Backtesting.py. Backtesting.py. I like this one because it's simple to use and the data is nice. The data you've seen so far is nice. So it's backtesting.py. How do you get it? Well, you say pip install backtesting.py. Okay, backtesting.py. You just pip install this. Pip install. Boom. Okay, another one I use is actually the first one that I use is Backtrader. And you can see Backtrader is pretty solid as well. It's nice and robust. And I started with this and It's good for like multi data strategies. And then the last one here, so that's backtrader. How do you get that? Well, you just say pip install backtrader, and boom, just like that. Uh-oh, computer's locking up. I don't know if this is gonna go now. What do I need to shut down? Do I have too much stuff on my screen? Probably. I don't know if we're gonna make it, fam. I think this is it. Technical support. If anything, it's TA. Okay, sick. Sick, sick, sick. Okay. Not the biggest fan of the API, but playing around with it is smooth. Okay, I'll check it out sometime. Put it on the list. Let's call it Tasty Trade or whatever. I've heard their ads before. So that is two different backtesting things, frameworks, and then the third one is Vector BT. A lot of cool kids like this one. I haven't used it too much, but I've started to use it a little bit in some of my bigger projects. Okay, so now the backtest is done here, and we can go ahead and see the best one. Okay, so you can see right off the bat, the profit factor, remember over one is profitable. The expectancy, I look for 0.2 or better. And you can see this is 0.27. Perfect, dude. It's looking good. So trades, 78 trades. Sortino and Sharp are a little low. Yeah, these are a little too low for me. I like to have one or better on both of these. The drawdown's pretty high. Not crazy high coming from crypto, but the return here is 126%, but the buy and hold is 283. Some people will dismiss this immediately. I look at that 84.86. Okay. I don't love this strat, so let's go back to the terminal, dude. Let's go back to the terminal here, and you can see 84% exposure time, 3.4% annualized return.